A lot of collocations and vocabularies have been discussed along with you, and all the words are related to personality and behavior. These are high level vocabs, very powerful vocabs, and unless and until you have any idea about this vocabulary, so you will have a lot of difficulties in the near future. So it is my recommendation, all of you should go through this video and have this opportunity. So today a passage has been written over here. All of you have seen that a passage I have written, and these words, have you seen that some words are underlined over here? Yes or no? And all these words are related to work, and these are very powerful words already been mentioned over here. And try to figure it out, how can you make sentences using this word. What happened, do you know why I have written this passage? Because of your understanding. I have seen that if I discuss only the words, sometimes students are having some difficulties or the problems. They are facing hurdles to understand about this matter. The students who have been preparing for different competitive examinations, and the students right now who are studying from class 1 to class 12, even higher, for all of you, and also those who are learning spoken and communication skill and also written English, for all of us, that would be very important. Okay, so let's get started, my friend. What is written over here? So first of all, what is written? The first job that I landed after graduation was a temporary position in a local school that had a higher staff turnover. Now let me tell you the meaning. Sometimes students are getting problems when they go through the comprehension or the passage. The students who are studying in class 12 or class 10, when they appear in the examination hall, they get some difficulty. Why are they having some difficulty? Because of lacking of knowledge of part of speech or grammar, or I can say they don't have the idea about the phrasal verbs, collocations, or the meanings of the words. Okay, there I try to figure it out, the problems of the students, and I try to do something best for them, and you also try to learn something. Okay, unless you learn, so nothing is going to happen. So here landed means what? Landed means let's say if I get a job, so I can easily say, no, I get a job. So I get a job. Instead of saying this line, you can also say I landed a job. Okay, instead of saying that I got a job, you can say I landed a job. So that would be very important word. What I say, the first job that I got, what would be the meaning of this word? Landed means the got a job after graduation. Okay, was a temporary position. The sentence can be written in different way. I can also write this sentence after graduation, the first job that I landed, or I can say I landed the first job after graduation. Whenever you have the grammatical knowledge, so you can write the sentences in different way, because you have the alternatives. You understand that this sentence can be written also in different way. Yes or no, my friend? That is very important. Next, it is written that was a temporary position. What does temporary mean to us? Temporary means it's a contextual job, not a permanent one. Not a permanent one. It's a contextual. Let's say temporary means you have given a chance to do this work for some periods, for some period of time. It might be 20 days, it might be week, it might be 1 week, it might be 1 month, it might be 6 months. Yes or no? It's a temporary job which has been given to you. Now it is written there, after graduation this guy got a job, temporary position. Temporary means not a permanent one, which is contextual job. What my point? In a local school, it means the guy who got a job or landed a job after graduation, it was not a permanent job, which was contextual, and in a local school that had a high staff turnover. So now I have underlined a word over here, high staff turnover. What does high staff turnover mean to us? High staff turnover means in that school, particular school, a lot of old staffs leave and new staff join, or I can say the high round of old staffs being replaced by new staffs. Okay, got my point? You can simply say that a lot of old staffs leave and new staff join in that school. So what is the meaning of this phrase, high staff turnover? So did you understand the meaning of first sentence? So it is written, the first job that I landed, that means that I got after graduation, was temporary, which was not permanent, which was contractual position in a local school that had a high staff turnover, means the employees, or I can say the staffs, frequently leave from that school. Next it is written, I was taken on as a supply teacher and is involved filling in for the teachers who were either off sick or maternity leave. Here I have underlined a word, I was taken on. What does taken on mean to us, my friend? Taken on means employ. So here I did not give any sort of employment to others. Here it is written, I was taken on. It means I was employed. Somebody give me an opportunity to do the work in some particular school. So it is not written that I give some employment or I give any job to someone else. It is written I was taken on, means I was employed. So what does taken on means? Taken on means employed here. I was employed, that is the third form is written, and this sentence is written in passive voice. I was taken on as a supply teacher. As a supply teacher I was recruited, and this involved filling in for. Now another word or the phrase I got, filling in for. Filling in for means what? Cover somebody. Cover somebody means what? Cover somebody means if in a school somebody is absent, then you can do the job of this person. That is called filling in for or fill in for. Fill in for means cover somebody, or you can say you do the job in absence of someone. If someone absent in a school, so you do his or her job. Okay, so that is written here, filling in for. Involved filling in for the teachers who were either off sick or maternity leave. Now another word we got, maternity leave. Have you seen? I have underlined it, maternity leave. What does maternity leave to mean to us? Maternity leave has given to the mother after childbirth. Okay, it has given the mother. It has given, this maternity leave has been given to the mother after childbirth. Who the mother after childbirth, that mother has been given to this opportunity from any kind of institute or school. So it is called maternity leave. Got my point? Given a mother, given, yes, a mother means some days relief. Okay, some then don't need to go to school, because after childbirth a mother or a woman cannot go to school. Okay, because she has a lot of problems. So because of this problem she can take maternity leave. So it is written maternity leave means after childbirth the woman always take the maternity leave, because right now she has a baby or child. Next it is written, having grown tired of being menial tasks. Also another word I got, menial tasks. What does menial tasks mean to us? Menial tasks means the tasks which is low status or low rank job. Low status job or low level job, low rank job. It is known as menial tasks. The tasks which is very simple, but people don't have any interest to do this work. Okay, they don't have any interest to do. Okay, so these are the manual tasks. It requires a lot of time to solve. So nowadays people don't like to do this work. So it is known as manual tasks. In dead end jobs, another phrase we got, dead end jobs. What does dead end jobs mean to us? Dead end jobs, that is a job with no future growth. That is a job. Dead end jobs means the job with no future prosperity or growth. So it is known as dead end jobs. Manual tasks in dead end jobs, the jobs which does not have any future, or upcoming life, with very few prospects. Another word we got here, very few prospects means what? Very few prospect means very limited opportunity, or I can say less amount of opportunity, or the growth or the prosperity is there, less amount. Okay, with very few prospects. Next it is written, I thought some part-time work in school. Part-time work means it might be not a full-time job. It's a part-time and full-time. Part-time is the opposite of full-time job. Part-time maybe it's a 20 hours work in a week, and full-time maybe 40 hours in a week or more. So it is written that some part-time work, which means 20 hours a job, or maybe 15 hours in a week you can do the work in a school, would be a good way to get my foot in the door of the teaching profession. Now we need to understand what would be the meaning of to get my foot in the door. To get my foot in the door means, my friend, that get initial opportunity. Okay, whenever you want to do something for the people, so but you don't have any opportunity, you did not get any opportunity, how can you do something better for the society or the students or anything, then you can say to get my foot in the door. To get my foot in the door means initial opportunities of the teaching profession. Okay, so all of you have understood the meaning of all the important words. Today how many words have been learnt by us, my friend? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 words we have learnt with passage. So when you go through this passage, then you can easily understand all the meanings of words already I told you. I request to you from heart of my hearts, from bottom of my hearts, try to take these words or jot it down in your copy, then try to make some sentences from yourself. Okay, when you do this activity, then your vocabulary, collocations, phrasal verbs, whatever I discuss in the class, when you sum up all this vocabulary, your knowledge will be upgraded. Your knowledge will become really excellent. Because of this reason, I have initiated this class. Okay, for today, thank you. Have a good day. Wish you all the best. Bye bye, Tata. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.